5 tips to becoming a successful Pokemon card vendor. Number 1 is pricing cards. This is often the most tedious and hard part, but is also arguably the most important. Without these price tags, other people who are interested in buying, they won't ask what the price is, and they'll just keep walking until they find a vendor who actually does have that price. And they also like to compare prices, so it's a lot easier to compare 2 people's price tags than one person's and then ask the other person. So accurately and consistently pricing your cards will just make the show much better, and it can make or break the entire show. Number 2 would be sourcing cards. So when you're first getting into Pokemon vending, sourcing cards is actually very difficult depending on the size of collection you begin with. As your collection grows, it begins to snowball into a massive collection and just brings in more people at card shows, allowing you to get more product. But at the start, sourcing cards can be difficult, and there are a few ways you could do that. That could be mentioned in another video. Number 3 is just always be energized. So always try and get some good sleep before the night of a show. And if you really need to drink an energy drink, just being energized allows you to become off as friendly and like you just enjoy the show, which will just make you happier as a person, but then also kind of gain the trust of the customers and maybe even get repeat customers. This is a minor detail and it's more niche, but whenever you first begin vending, you want to bring change, an adequate amount of like 1s, 5s, 10s, and even 20s. Because if you get to a show and somebody wants to buy something with 100 or even a 50, it just removes all the friction and can just make for a lot smoother of a show. So don't forget to bring change. And 5, and it's more of a subjective way of looking at a show, is just enjoying it. Other vendors, and especially other buyers, like people who want to buy your cards, are going to know if you enjoy the show because you enjoy the hobby, or if you're just there to make a quick buck. And everyone's also going to know eventually over time, all the people who are just there to make a quick buck will die out of the hobby, and then people who actually truly enjoy vending will still be there. So those are my 5 ways that you can easily become more successful as a Pokemon card vendor. If I forget anything, please mention it in the comments. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and a follow.